Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of It Starts With Yoo. I'm the host, Anna Yoo, here with Eugenia Gul, author of Love Book, also Miss European Universe Ambassador wearing multiple hats. We were interested in learning more of how she found the strength to do it all consistently. Let's get started. My podcast is about wellness for dating culture, and we talk about different perspectives from men and women, how they go through different struggles and how they overcome the struggles in dating in LA. And I just wanted to know the inspiration on how you were able to write a book on love.
Yes.
I know you wrote a book. It's called Love Book, right? So what was some of the inspiration behind that?
Behind the book, yeah?
Yeah.
So Love Book is all about the relationship with yourself because you cannot build a relationship with another human being if you are not okay with yourself. That's my personal belief. And I was that person who wasn't okay with myself because I grew up with different limiting beliefs like you are unworthy, unlovable, unwanted, etc., etc. So I had to change these beliefs. And how I did it, I've been in therapy for 12 years. And after 6 years of therapy, my therapist told me, Eugenia, you're ready. And I was like, ready for what? Just for giving back. But I didn't feel like that at the moment. And despite the fact that I have my bachelor's degree in psychology and teaching, but I've never aspired to become a psychologist for somebody else. So yeah, long story short, 12 years of therapy plus 6 years of working with the clients, like one-on-one and group coaching sessions, because it's based on my book, like we are sitting right now. Usually at my group coaching session, there is 4-8 women who are coming to me, and it's 3-month commitment. So we meet once per week for 3 months. And the goal of this program is happiness and healing and self-discovery. Because as I mentioned before, you cannot build a relationship with another human being if you are not okay with yourself. That's my personal belief. And I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's not just their knowledge, it's from life experience. And the life experience showed it to me. Because when I have met my husband, I had the horrible fear of intimacy. I was always suspicious, jealous, and all of that toxic behavior of mine. But I'm extremely grateful to him that despite that, he loved me unconditionally. He fell in love with all of me. You know what I mean? With all of my trauma. Yes. But now I can surely say that I fell in love with the woman I am, even with my own insecurities sometimes, because yes, we heal, but the trauma. Yeah, so I remember when I worked with my therapist and when she told me Eugenia, I have a feeling that you're ready. So at the beginning, I had the course for women, and then the book was born. And men were always saying to me Eugenia, where is it all this women? Yeah. They were and I was like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like I want to work with men. But then I had my best friend, a guy, and he committed to suicide. And after this, I wrote a book based on those steps that I usually coach at my group coaching sessions for women. But this book, Love Book, is for both females and males. Yes, it was a traumatic experience for me because people really commit suicide, not just saying it. No, what did I try to say? That sometimes people oh, you don't love me, I'll kill myself, I'll kill myself. Yeah. When they talk, they will never do it. But people who actually do it, they will never say about what is crossing their minds. So yeah. I didn't expect this coming. I'll be honest with you. I was ooh, okay. And then I was in order for me, I didn't know how to heal. And again, paper was my best friend. My therapist and paper. I was just writing down everything what I felt. And then it looked like a book and I was okay, so maybe if someone can read it, if they don't want to go to therapy, because I know therapy is so time and money consuming. Yeah. And maybe some people are not vulnerable enough or open enough, or maybe they don't believe in therapy. And in my book is your time where you can find a cozy and beautiful place at your home or somewhere else. You can open my book because it's like a workbook. It's a book with a practical exercises. So it's like your therapy bestie, but you are doing it on yourself without another human being, but you definitely feel my love and my soul in it. That's, I can assure you. I'm not selling right now. I'm just,
Yeah, where can we find your book?
thank you, baby. It's online, Barnes and Noble and Amazon.
I was just there yesterday. That's why I'm a
Oh,
little surprised. If I had known this, I would have totally gotten it.
thank you, my dear.
Yeah.
And also about books and beautiful bookstores. Like it was all a dream that I didn't know that will come true. I remember it vividly when I came to downtown of LA and I visited the last bookstore because it was like on the list of the places of interest in Los Angeles. When I just came to Los Angeles, it just crossed my mind. It wasn't that I planned it. It was just like beautiful. I was like, oh, cool. I love it. Yeah. And you see what it is now, like 6 years or 7 years later. Yeah. And also, I feel like if you feel like you can do it, it means that you can. And then why people don't do something, it's because of the societal noise. Oh, no, you can do it. Oh, don't you want too much? Oh, da, 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 da. And we don't do that. So I always encourage people to listen to your inner self, to that inner voice. But again, in order to do it, you have to know yourself.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah.
That you believe in yourself that much. Like a lot of women like don't have that kind of courage. And by what you've told me, there's probably been so much growth. And like I look back at myself and I feel like I have grown so much too as a person. And I think that, I don't know, like when I think about like how I've behaved and like how I've treated people, how I've done things like in the past, it makes me sad. And also, I don't know, like I do think I've grown as a person.
And what helped you to grow?
I think a lot of pain and also understanding that some of these things just aren't worth being hurt for and hurt about. And like you said, like I was interested that you wrote things down. And
Yes.
for me, it was more so that I would think about that moment and try to understand if things really happened that way. Because sometimes, like, I would rethink about it and think, did things really happen that way? Or am I exaggerating in my mind? And I wanted to understand things the way that it really happened, which is why I wrote things down, especially when like I broke up with somebody or like things like that. But I think it really did help to write things down.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. And I'll be honest with you, like I'm writing since I was a kid because I didn't have anyone to talk to about my feelings. So I have found my therapy in writing. I was writing poems, stories about my feelings, about my plans for tomorrow. I'm 7 years old and I'm writing down the plans for tomorrow. So yeah, from the psychological perspective, it was my way of escaping from the reality. And also, I adored Britney Spears when I was a kid. I was like, oh my God, Britney lives in Hollywood. That's where I belong. And I was creating those stories in my head. So it was my coping mechanism. I was coping with a lot of stress and anxiety around me. And it was my form of therapy. Yes. So I can say that writing helped me. Writing helped and healed my soul. And I wasn't living in my fantasy world because that fantasy world became my reality. Boom.
You're like a superstar. I mean, I
Thank you.
see you doing all of these red carpet things and
Thank you, babe.
yeah.
And I feel that it's coming from the love and genuine place when you are saying that to me. That you
Yeah.
are saying it in a very encouraging and supportive way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do really mean it. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing my 100% because we are all given the same opportunities, the same time. We are living in the same city. Like, how different you and I from, I don't know, Jennifer Aniston? No difference. She's a woman, she's a human. We too, like, we're not different. I'm not saying about people who were born privileged, I'm saying about them, or who had role models growing up. Yes. But anyways, Long story short, we're given the same opportunities at the same time. Look at Elon Musk, how he's using his time. But okay, I don't want to talk about
Oh
Elon
my
Musk.
God.
People don't like him. People don't like him now, but I'm saying that like genius people have the same amount of time as you and I. That's what I'm saying. It's like the matter of fact, what you do with this time. You're having this self-pity party or you are actually doing something.
Like creating children.
Stop it. He didn't only create children. So I'm driving his baby. If you're, yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Wait, which one?
Tesla. I'm in Tesla Club.
Oh, I thought you meant you're driving his baby. Like one
His
of his...
creation. No, his creation. His creation. I know, but you know why I gave his example? Because he also didn't have a happy childhood. And look at him like, yes, I know people have lots of questions around his persona, but doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Did you create Tesla? Did you do something that he did at this like 1%? No. Anyways, you got my point. Yeah, what I was trying to say about the time investing wisely.
Yeah, I think that's very smart. And I feel like, do you think that childhood traumas impact like relationships in the future?
Yeah.
Because I know you told me that you had some like difficulty in the beginning.
With my husband.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think like some of my relationships in the beginning, I had a similar experience because I just was not going down a good path. And yeah, I just wanted some input on that.
That's exactly what I said. I'm grateful to my husband that he didn't give up on me because I probably would give up on me, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
And I don't want to sugarcoat it, and hopefully someone can benefit from my experience. Of course, I do believe that childhood trauma is the cause of so many things. Talking about the relationship. So before meeting my husband, I had 2 men before him. Let's say serious relationships. Yeah, but I was young. And what was it about? The guy was an alcohol addict and he was physically, sexually, and emotionally abusive towards me. And you know what is crazy? I thought that it was okay. And guess why? Because I felt like it was what I deserved. Again, because I felt unloved, unwanted, unworthy, etc., etc. But then when I started working with my therapist, of course, I did my 100% to shift this limiting beliefs from like unlovable to lovable, unwanted to wanted. But it took so much time, as I'm telling you, like 12 years. Maybe after 5 years, I felt it, not just in my head, convincing myself like, I'm so lovable. No, I was like, I felt it. Like, yeah, Eugenia, you're a cool girl. And I'm not saying about the physical appearance of my life achievement, professional life. I'm saying about I'm a cool girl, I'm kind, I'm empathetic, I'm very giving, etc., etc. So I deserve love. So yes, and then when I met my husband, I was so scared of love. Can you imagine? I was so scared. I was just not ready for that. But I'm grateful to him that despite that, he believed in me or in us. Baby, you're crying. Yeah, but I remember that time when he was like, "Oh, we should have the like a couple therapy," and I was confirming my belief, like, "Oh, yes, I'm unlovable. That is why you want us to do the couple therapy." I was an asshole. Sorry for cursing. So yeah, it was really bad. I was so bad. But then after 1 or 2 years of couple therapy, I was like, "Wow, it gave us a lot." Yeah. And now I can assure you that this marriage is emotionally stable. Of course, sometimes we all have ups and downs, and I feel like it's normal. Yeah. It's normal. You know why? Because we're people. Yeah. We're people. And also, my therapist was always saying to me, like, Eugenia, but he loves it about you. Oh my gosh. I have the metaphor. You will not like it. Like, when you go and do grocery shopping and something is expired. That's how I felt. I'm like, well, Do you see the analogy? Yes, I'm talking about I'm like broken. I'm so broken that nobody will want me. So
I think a lot of women had like similar experiences, and like the problem is that we don't even know we're feeling that kind of pain until we try to get into another relationship, because like an emotional defense is there. We've built up an emotional wall where we're trying to block off pain. We're trying to block off like more of the pain that the guy is giving us, that we can't accept the love too.
Yes.
So I think that's, at least for me, like I've had an experience like that before. Yeah.
Yes, because subconsciously we are always confirming our beliefs. So if I believe that I deserve amazing red carpet, amazing love, amazing like everything, then I will attract it.
Yeah.
And I will confirm my belief that, yeah, you deserve that.
Yeah.
Or if I think that I am unlovable, I will attract an alcohol addict guy who is abusive asshole, who is not okay with himself, not with me. It has nothing, what do you want to say? That it's not about me if he is abusing me.
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's about his own insecurities. Or it's also about us women. If I'm saying, no, not me. No. If another woman will say something bad about me, she is not actually saying something bad about me. She is saying it about herself and her own insecurities, etc., etc. For example, she can say, I don't know, oh, she had that because, I don't know, maybe she slept with someone. It's what she would do. When I see another woman succeeding in something, I think, oh my God, this woman is so this woman is so hardworking. Why? Because I am hardworking. So I feel like we are always saying from our own experience. And that is why I always encourage people to work with a therapist instead of talking to your bestie over a bottle of wine. Therapist will guide you. She or he will ask the right questions so you can face yourself openly, like you are naked.
Yeah.
Naked soul. Love that.
I agree with you.
Sounds so good. Naked soul.
Yeah.
Yes. Like a new book. A new book name. Naked soul. Yummy. Okay, sorry.
Like, how long have you been married?
9 years.
9 years?
Yes. In
Wow.
June 16. It will be 9 years and 10 years together. Yes.
Wow.
Long time, I know.
So I do have a quick question then.
Please.
So how do you resolve conflict? If there's like a conflict, what are some like strategies you have?
I'll tell you how was it in the past and how it is now, okay?
Yeah.
Because maybe someone, and not maybe, Eugenia didn't relate you. So hopefully someone can benefit from my
Definitely
experience.
someone. Like, I'm asking for myself because I mean it's like one of the first questions I have.
So in the very beginning, it's exactly what you said maybe 10 minutes ago, that we want to run away. That's what I was doing. I was running away from the conflict. I was running away like irresponsible because I didn't know what to do. Like, I didn't know how to solve a conflict. But now we sit down and talk. What is cool about me and my husband that we've never had like a huge conflict where I'm like, I don't know, breaking the things, so something like too dramatic. No, but I can be a bitch. I can be very cold-hearted, and I can sit and I'm like, okay, open your cards. And he's like opening his cards and I'm opening my cards, and then I'm like coming down slowly but surely. Anyway, we sit down and we talk. And I'm always saying to myself during the conflict that, Eugenia, please say about how you feel. Not, oh, you are an asshole, or oh, you did this and that. No, say to him, how did it make you feel? If he did something, how did it make you feel? Only about your feelings, how it affected you, instead of saying names to each other. You were this and you are that. Instead of you, say, how do you feel? How does it affect you? And how would you want it in the future? Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Or not really?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I hope it does. Yes, so that's how we resolve the conflict. Couple therapy also, but not now. I will be honest, we don't do that now. But yeah, same. And also, I would add to that, to avoid the conflicts, you have to say everything like what you feel at the moment. For example, something triggered you or you didn't like something, say it now. Don't save that.
Energy.
Yes,
Yeah.
because you save it and then you explode like a bomb. Avoid that. That's the words. So that's what I teach my husband to do, because you know what? Why I'm grateful to my mom? She always encouraged me to express my anger and to say what I think. She was like, "Okay, so what do you think?" Even when she wasn't saying it in a very positive and polite way, but she gave me the voice to verbalize my feelings. Mom, no, I'm angry. I don't know. But my husband, he didn't have that.
Yeah.
His father was, but anyways, he wasn't so open about his feelings. He was always suppressing his feelings. So he didn't say what he think. And in our marriage, in our family, I always say to him, you are not in that family. You establish a new family where I want to hear you.
Yeah.
What you feel, say it. Don't like avoid the conflict. Say what you think, what you feel. Yes, but at the moment, because when it's like really growing,
I think I feel like I'm more the introvert in the relationships, and I have a harder time like speaking out because in my family, no one taught me that. I think you're very blessed to have parents who taught you to speak
yeah,
out, especially as a
I
woman
agree.
too.
I agree. Yeah.
And yeah, like I just didn't have that.
That's very sad, but you can learn that now.
Yeah.
It's never like too late. You know what I mean? Yes, our parents maybe didn't teach us something, but that's our responsibility now to parent ourselves, even if we need that. And at school, I was always the one who was fighting for everybody, etc. And I also have three younger sisters,
Oh.
and I'm the oldest one. Yes, so I know how to fight. And people called me a rebel, but I disagree. It's not a rebellion. It's normal. If you want to have the changes in this world, you have to say it. Like, okay, you want the changes. And so what is it that you want to do? Say it.
Yeah.
Say it. Why are you like everybody else? If those women were sitting at their homes and didn't fight for our rights, now you and I wouldn't have this opportunity to speak so openly.
Yeah.
We would be at home making dinner to our husbands. No. So thanks to them, now we have that voice and an ability like to work, to get the higher education, to have 2, 3 jobs, like to have kids or not to have kids. There is no like this societal pressure. Yes, we still have it, but not that much. Why? Thanks to them.
Yeah.
Is it rebellion? No, it's brave. And that's what I did when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, and even now, I'm ready to be that voice. I am so ready. I was born ready.
Oh my God.
Yes.
What a queen.
No,
my
it's not that
God.
a queen. I don't know how to explain that.
I don't know. I think you're amazing.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I think it. Thank you.
Yeah. That sounds so simple. Yeah. Especially like after you were married for 9 years and the conflict resolution strategies like that you have with your husband, especially because like he's the more silent one. Like I feel like for my partner, like he's the more loud one. So it's okay. Yeah, it's a little like more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. But anyways, you I'm not saying you what to do, but you should say what you feel. Like, honey, it makes me. And how does it make you feel?
Yeah.
That yes. Anyways, yes. You have to trust yourself and learn how to verbalize your feeling, and that's what I've learned in therapy. And my mom helped me as well.
Are you close with your mom?
Yes, but I wasn't. No, I wasn't. That is why I had the fear of intimacy, because she was the closest person to me, but she was always the one who created some obstacles on my way to growth or healing or something else, even in my personal life. Yeah, so she was always created some difficulties. Yes, she didn't want me to succeed. Or maybe she wanted, I don't know. Yeah, but anyways, that is why I had the fear of intimacy, because I had the feeling that you cannot trust the closest person. And when you are in the relationship, yes, you can set the boundaries, but anyways, those boundaries are not the same as with other people, because you live together, you share one bed, one bathroom. Lucky you if you have more than one. I'm joking, yeah. But you can, yeah. And I'm grateful to myself for 12 years of therapy. Yes. Now I see everything. I don't know how to explain. I just see it. Even when a woman comes to me to my session, I'm like, I see everything, but I don't say anything because she has to see it herself. Yeah. And desire to be the best version of yourself. I know it sounds so cliche, but you really need to have that desire. For example, every day when people are saying, oh my God, Eugenia, like you said, represent this and that. And I'm like, yes, but I want to be better in everything what I do. And I feel like it's normal and it will never change. And it's not because I'm a perfectionist. No, it's because I love learning, growing. It's so beautiful to me. And you know what I always say to myself and to my friends and to my husband? I have a desire to feel uncomfortable. Because when you do something for years, for example, red carpets, yeah, I'm not bragging right now. Oh, I do. Like in the beginning, it was so hard. It was so uncomfortable. But now, wake me up at 3 a.m. in the morning, give me 5 minutes for my hair and makeup, and I'm ready to interview you. But I want to feel uncomfortable. I want something new where I feel like, can you be, oh, you see what my body language, I'm doing this now because I'm uncomfortable. So yes, acting is uncomfortable for me. I'm taking the acting classes. I found real. So funny. It's not because I aspire to be an actress, but I love wearing different hats. And as you know, that I do lots of things, coaching and walk riding and red carpet. It's so like different, and you're wearing basically like different hats. And I found that in acting, I can wear different hats because I love it. I love it all. And I can.
Gemini.
I am a Gemini. Maybe it's one of the reasons why I like it all, but I love it. And like I was working with my therapist maybe for 2 or 3 years. Please help me to select only the one thing, but I can't. You know what I mean? Like I love it all. It brings me happiness. So why shall I?
I think it's cute that like you enjoy and bring your passion to everything. It like you get excited talking about everything.
Yeah. Yes.
Like when we were in the elevator, you sounded tired. But then when you stepped in and started doing the podcast, I could see you fill up,
Yes.
and start talking about like all of these things that you're doing.
Yes.
You have the energy, like bringing you back to life.
Yes.
Like somehow, I don't know how.
Yes. Yes. I do what I love.
Yeah.
Yes. 100%. Yes. And yes. Every cell in my body like vibrates with love and happiness when I even think about what I do.
I think that's what's amazing, really.
Thank you. Yes, I agree with you. And I feel like I feel like I have found the secret towards better planet Earth. When you and I will do what we love. Because then I am so happy that I don't have time to have a war with you or a conflict. And you are happy and content with yourself. So you don't want to fight with me. All you want to do is to say, oh, Eugenia, you are killing it. And I am killing it. We only vibrate with like high energy. But again, you can say, oh, Eugenia, you live in a fantasy world. But that's what I have found in mine. I'm 31 now, 32 in 2 weeks. And I'm always thinking, okay, how can we change this world like to the better? And it's not because I live in the fantasy world. It's because I really want that. I really want that. Honestly, I really want that for myself, not because I'm selfish, but because I want to live in a world where it's safe.
Yeah.
Not only I'm saying physically safe, that no one will, I don't know.
And all of these things bring you happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes. self-love, and to enjoy every single day. Because we take so many things for granted. So, like even this water or this beautiful place where we are right now, Los Angeles. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it's like New Year's resolution. But being constantly like inspired and hungry, I feel like that's what I like about my life. Like for real, I want to try different things and wear different hats and learn and see how I grow. And you know what else I like a lot? I like, maybe it will sound crazy, but I don't want to judge it. I really like how I deal with something, for example, acting school. And I like to see, okay, Eugenia, how are you dealing with that? You feel uncomfortable with that? Then my best friend committed a suicide. How did I deal with that? And I love observing me. Does it make sense or not really? I'm like, okay, how do I deal with it? I love it. I really like it. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad. I love it. I love to observe. Yes, I feel like it. You know, yes. So I
Like
love life itself.
like
It's
how you deal with certain situations.
exactly. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm always open. And I'm always talking to the universe or God, if you believe in God. Like, I am ready. Give it to me. I am so ready. Like everything,
I
whatever
think
it
that's
is.
really beautiful.
Yes.
That your heart and your mind is open
Yes.
to different situations because I feel like that's one of the things that a lot of times makes or breaks relationships.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like sometimes like people can have their mind closed to certain
Mm-hmm.
situations and if they're not open-minded, then like it can just it doesn't matter like what kind of relationship particularly, but
Yeah.
if we can't have like a conversation to fix relationships in a certain way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really dislike when people ask me or somebody else when I listen to the podcast or when I watch something, like, how do you deal with the rejection? I hate that question because what do you mean rejection? And in our, like in the entertainment business, like you
Yeah.
deal with rejection, like obviously a lot,
Yeah.
but I don't see it as rejection.
Yeah.
I see it like, oh my God, thank you. Like you are helping me right now. I don't need that any better that I don't need that.
Yeah.
And it's not because it's lack of responsibility. No, I have an open heart. So it's not for me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't want that. I will have something better.
Yeah.
And it's the same about, I write about it in my book and my husband hates that. I wrote in my book, even if I'll get a divorce one day, even if she feels that part. But it will be for me. You know what I mean? It will be for my own good because maybe there is somebody else who, like, it's for you. Everything is for you. You broke up with this guy. Thanks God.
Yeah.
Yes, at once it feels, but we are not missing the person. We are missing the feeling that the person gave us or our false fantasies that we created in our heads. He is a man, but he didn't like me as a woman. He loved guys. If we are talking about love, and people may think, oh, don't think that. Don't overthink, just like as it is.
Yeah.
And, but actually, that life experience taught me to love life that much as I love now. People don't usually understand, oh, why is she so happy? Every time I see her, she's so radiant, sunny, and happy. It's because I know that tomorrow might not come, and I don't want to be negative right now.
Yeah.
But it's the reality. It's the same as that day. I remember we loved drinking Aperol spritz, and it's not that we are alcoholics. No, it's a vibe. Beautiful cocktail, beautiful place, beautiful dress. And I didn't even think that it will be like our last. Can you imagine? And that is why now when I do something, I try to give my 100%. Even in the elevator, I told you, like, I will give my 100%, then I need to go to the gym. Yes, because otherwise, what is it all for if not to enjoy the power of now? It was a good quote as well. I can put them into my book. Yes, but if to think about it deeper,
Yeah.
right? I would also add, don't postpone your happiness for the future. when I will be like, I don't know, famous, or when I will get the job, when I will get that car. I hate that. I'm not judging them, but I just cannot hear that. I can't.
I agree with you on
I
that.
can't.
Because what
holds you back?
Yeah,
Look
I mean, like,
around.
how do you know what will actually happen if you become famous?
Uh-huh. True.
Yeah.
Very good point. Exactly. Yeah.
What if you get a divorce
Yes.
and you get famous?
Yes. Is it a question to me or?
No, it's a rhetorical. Like, about
Mhm.
that. No, it's not
Yes.
about
Oh,
you.
what about?
Some of the people that struggle today with dating, like, sometimes it's because social media and fake characters. Yeah. What is your opinion?
I'm thinking. Yes, I love your point of view. I'm thinking. So you think that people don't fall in love with people, they fall in love with this fantasy of, oh, she is, let's say, a red carpet host and I can be, or, oh, he's an actor and I can be with him. You're talking about that conditional love, yes?
Like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yes, I'm thinking now. I'm thinking it's the same as some of my friends when we go out, and it's not that I go to such events a lot. No, it's occasionally, but sometimes I do see A-list celebrities, but I will never go to them and ask for the picture to show to my Instagram friends that I was at the party with that person. It's fake. It's not true. I wasn't with that person. I just asked and begged for a picture, but it doesn't mean that we were hanging out together. It's the same about like my husband. I never post him, and I also have one best friend who I never post because what am I trying to say or to show?
I think that's beautiful.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. That you don't want to prove to anybody, to anyone that, oh, I know that person and I hang out with cool people. It sounds so sick. It's so like you were insecure that you want to do that. I cannot say that I achieve like super a lot or I'm like a very cool red carpet host, but I can see even some friends I have, I cannot call them friends, some people, yeah, they are like that. Let's take a picture, or like they're grabbing my hands, or they're like, oh, we shall go somewhere together. And I understand that you want to go together, not because you love me, because I'm kind, funny, and I can bring something, but you love me because I can bring something to the table, or I can bring you somewhere or introduce it to someone. I hate that. And I see it. I'm not stupid.
I think what's beautiful is more that, like, you want to keep your relationship in a separate zone. I think that's beautiful because it seems like you hold it precious.
Exactly. Yes. And the louder people brag about their relationship, it means like something is real. But it's my opinion.
Yeah.
And I know such stories.
Yeah.
I know such stories. Like on the Instagram, oh, my happy husband or wife, oh, look at these flowers. But I know that she's struggling with him.
Yeah.
And I hate fake and I hate this. I hate that. Honestly, I hate it so much. That not the only thing that I hate, but I hate dishonesty and injustice. And that's my life values. I stand for social responsibility, justice, and honesty. Even if this honesty is, even if the truth is ugly, say it to me.
Yeah.
I hate that fake. I can't stand it. I just can't.
Yeah. You've always been pretty straightforward to me.
But in a good way or no? What did I say?
Sometimes both good and bad.
Yes.
But it's
Because
okay.
yes.
Yeah.
And we have to say the truth. You know why? It's for our own good as well.
Yeah.
Because what if it's what I told you about, like my husband and I, when we have a conflict, you have to say what you think because sooner or later you will expose that A, and number two, nobody wants a throat cancer. And I do believe that we have some diseases just because we are holding the pressure in our bodies. But it's another topic. Yes, more.
Yeah.
It's spiritual and
What I did learn is there was one of my mom's friends, actually, she had this thing where she never really said anything. She was married to her husband for a really long time. I don't know how long, but she was married to her husband for a really long time. She never said anything back to her husband, but she ended up having some kind of like stomach cancer or some kind of cancer, and she got really sick. But she was still alive, but she was just really sick from not saying anything back. And this is just what my mom had found out. And when I heard that from my mom, I was just like, so this is what happens when you don't speak out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm always saying to myself, you're doing it for your own good. If somebody is not ready to perceive and to receive this information, it's their problem.
Yeah.
They are not ready. It's okay. But you are speaking your truth.
Yeah.
Someone call it rebellion. Someone calls it bitchy. But it's your problem if you see it this way.
Yeah.
I see it differently. I'm taking care of me, my mental health, and I'm honest. I'm true with myself. If I say that I don't like this movie, I will not say that to say that I like the movie just to please the crowd and to be with everybody. No, I will say what I think, not because I want to be loved and likable by everybody. It's impossible. I'm not allowed to be liked by everybody. And it's normal.
That's a problem if you're liked by everybody.
Yeah.
That means
People pleaser.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
At least I'm honest with myself when I go to bed. What is my favorite feeling, by the way? You didn't ask, but I want to share. When you go to bed and you're like, I did my 100% today. That's first. And second, I was honest with myself, with other people. I'm cool with myself. I go to bed not with a heavy heart.
Happy with yourself.
Happy with yourself.
Yeah. I think that's the best part.
I love that feeling.
Yeah.
Honestly, I do. I love that feeling so much. It's a beautiful feeling.
And you know how I said both good and bad? It's just that, like, I think that, like I said, you can't please everybody. But because you tell the truth, I think that's the best part. Because, like you said, there's sometimes when we're not ready to hear the truth. Yeah.
Even at my group coaching sessions, sometimes when women are not ready to hear something, they are saying to me like, oh, no, Eugenia, no. And then 6 months later, 2 years later, they're reaching out to me and they're like, oh, you know what? Now I get it, what you said.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful to them that even after 2 or 3 years, or even 5 years, they remember. And they're like, oh, now I'm ready. And I'm like, okay. But also, if we are talking about good coaches and therapists, I feel like it was my mistake as well to say something when people were not ready. Yes, but it's okay. I don't blame myself. Anyways, do you see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to sense it as well. Oh my God, this person is not ready. But I'm talking only if you're a professional in the field like me. Yes, because in the beginning I made lots of mistakes like that. But anyways, if you are friends, I feel like it's our responsibility to say it honestly. You have something in your teeth or this dress doesn't look good on you.
Yeah.
But otherwise, why would you need the friendship? Oh, this guy is so cool. He is not cool. You'll say it from your personal experience. I get it. But anyway, sometimes
we're all learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I prefer a friend who will be honest and authentic with me than a friend who will be doing her best or his best to please me all the time and to say what I maybe want to hear.
Yeah.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I hope so.
I wouldn't even consider those people my friends. To be totally honest. Yeah. That's just how I feel.
Yeah. And also, the last thing that I'll tell you, because I can talk about it forever, about self-development and what I like about myself, I recently noticed that. Recently, it's fresh and it's new. That I don't want to, for example, I have free time, yes? And I don't want to fill this time with the people that I'm not vibing with. We are not growing together. We are not like inspiring each other. We're not brainstorming. And I don't want to just to fill that time just because I have some, for example, 2 hours of my time. Yes, I travel a lot. Yes, and I see that, okay, I have a friend there and there. And then I ask myself honestly, Eugenia, do you want to see that person? Or you just want to kill time? Yeah. I'm like, I want to kill time. No, Eugenia, you will not see that person. You will better do this and that. Even go and explore the city by yourself instead of having that person that, you know, it's just killing your time. Like,
That's
why?
really smart.
It's something new. It's something
Yeah.
fresh. I'm still analyzing and hearing it. What is it? Because I hear something like in my head and in my heart, like something is saying to me, like, oh, did you see that? Did you notice that about yourself that you didn't call that person when you were, for example, in Houston? I was in Houston recently and I was like, why didn't I do that? Well, I didn't do it because I want to kill my time. But if it's a friend, I'm going to Denver very soon and I'm looking forward to seeing like my friend.
Yeah.
We studied together in Poland and yes, and you have this desire with all of your body. I want to see that person, hear that person, to look into their eyes, like to spend time, like quality time. Remember, as I told you about this April Sprit time with my friend. Yes, anyway, so yeah, that's something new, fresh, and I like that feeling. Honestly, I do.
Yeah.
And I like it's the same about people with emotional eating disorder when they have to ask themselves, do I want to eat now? Is it an emotional need to eat? Or is it a physical need to eat? Am I really hungry, physically hungry right now? But it's something new. I've never done it before. So
I feel like
before I was
that's
killing time with people, I have to confess.
relatable, like both, because sometimes like I do feel like sometimes I want to go out and just hang out with friends that I don't even talk to that much, and just because I get bored or
Yeah,
whatever. But I have things to do,
exactly. Yeah.
but I still want to have a conversation, see if it's meaningful. But then I realize actually these aren't really people that I can have meaningful conversations with at the same time.
Exactly.
And yeah, because anyway, they party all the time and like all of that. But yeah.
Yes.
And the other part is I feel like for the emotional eating stuff, oh my God. Like today, like I had a bag of hot Cheeto in front of me and I was like, okay, this is gonna stop tomorrow.
Yes, we postponed it. Yeah.
And then I ate the whole bag.
Oh, it's okay. So it was emotional eating. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's cool to be aware. I feel like 90% of our success is awareness.
Yeah.
That I'm aware that now I'm healing my time, that person out. Now I'm aware that I'm eating just for my joy that I don't have in my life.
Yeah.
Or something else. Maybe I'm scared and that is why I'm eating. Yes. Yeah, but that's such a cool feeling when you can explain everything to yourself, no?
Yeah.
And at the same time, when you are the one more thing that I like, self-compassion.
Yeah.
I fell in love with it. I've never been kind to myself. I was always like talking to myself like I'm a soldier or a warrior. Wake up, let's do this, let's go there. And everything has to be like perfect.
Yeah.
And perfectly planned and perfectly like everything. Now I'm more compassionate towards myself.
Yeah. I agree
It's
with you
beautiful.
on that too.
Yes. I eat. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Be more kind to it.
Yeah. I feel like when I was in college, I definitely had a eating disorder. And with the whole like soldier thing, I woke up at 6 a.m. and then went to the gym and then went to class at 8 a.m. And this was like right after I partied until 4 a.m.
Yes.
So like I was just like, okay. And then I was just like falling asleep in my first class.
Yeah.
It's just, oh man.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, it's a beautiful process of becoming
Yeah.
grateful.
Thank you.
I'm grateful to you, like for real.
Yeah.
I am. Because I feel safe with you. I feel that I can be vulnerable with you and I don't have to be a warrior with you. Thank you so. Yeah, thank you so. Love that, honestly, because you and I we met at the event somewhere, yes, and you don't open up to people at the event, and now I'm happy that we had that opportunity to connect on a deeper level. Like I was so stamped together, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for that.
I just wasn't really feeling like I had deeper connections with people there. So I just thought when I saw you wrote that love book, I still wanted to get to know you more on a deeper level.
That's what I just wanted to say. So I feel double or triple honored right now after you saying that to me, that you don't usually not like connect with people, but you don't feel something with them as well, that you like can vibe on the same level. Now we are vibing because we are like surfing together, because you understand what I'm talking about. And I feel that I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell what I just told you to everyone.
Yeah.
Because A, that's vulnerable. B, it's a lot of what is going on inside. Not everybody has to know what is inside me, and not everyone will understand that, because it's a lot. But I love that.
Yeah.
Yes, I love that. I think.
Thank you for coming and sharing.
Thank you, for real. Thank you. I have new thoughts after our podcast. That's what I like about friendships and relationships in general. When you have, how do you say it, food for your brain, that afterward you can, and what she said and what I said, and you go with so many thoughts that you're so inspired and you want to do something. I love that feeling. Does it make sense? Yes.
Yeah.
When after meeting someone, you're like,
Yeah.
dang, can I hug you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this episode, you can support our cause by going to buymeacoffee.com/Anna Yoo. That's YOO. More support means more episodes. The link is in the episode description. Also, don't forget to visit our Instagram page for exclusive behind the scenes content at It Starts With You. And remember, it starts with you.